What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with episode 18 of the WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode Monday Night Raw. As I just celebrated my birthday week. I am Dub9, 29 years old, getting old as dirt. I know it's sad, but we're going to celebrate that by doing this episode 18 of WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode. Looking at the screen, you have the Prime Hurt Business, and it looks a little bit different. Business picked up, I think, on the last episode where Apollo Crews was kicked out of the Prime Hurt Business. Was Keith Lee came over from Friday Night SmackDown to Monday Night Raw to join forces with MVP and Titus O'Neil, defeating Apollo Crews, kicking him out of the Hurt Business. Also, I still need you guys to comment below. What title would you like to see introduced into the Realistic Universe mode? Because we still have the tournament, the Gold Rush tournament for the Night of Champions pay-per-view, where we will crown a new champion with a new title that will replace the 24/7 championship title on Monday Night Raw. Now let's go over tonight's show, where we have Bayley going one-on-one with Sonya Deville. We had Charlotte face off against Shayna Baszler last week in the main event. Now we're opening up with Bayley, 1/3 of the Horsewomen, taking on 1/3 of 3FC, Three Fighting Chicks. Next, we have Tommaso Ciampa versus The Miz, which is a rematch from a couple of weeks ago, and this will be one of the Gold Rush tournament matches. Next, after that, we have Sami Zayn versus Bobby Lashley and Edge. It is a handicap match for right now. I will explain when we get into the match. Then we have Natalya versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax's first action in, months in this Realistic Universe mode. Then we have the second of the Gold Rush tournament matches tonight, and that is Montez Ford going one-on-one with Omos. And then in the main event, for the first time ever, we have the former United States champion Rob Van Dam taking on the WWE champion Roman Reigns. With all that being said, let's get into it. Oh, before we get into it, though, we have to get into the power rankings, where number one is the new United States champion, the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. We have one half of the WWE Women's Champions, Liv Morgan, coming in at number two. Jimmy Uso, who actually qualified last week in the Gold Rush tournament matches, defeating Tucker, coming in at number three. Chad Gable, another person that qualified last week, defeating, I think it was Xavier Woods he defeated. He's coming in at number four. And then the other half of the Raw Women's Champions, Rhea Ripley, coming in at number five. Now that we went over the power rankings, let's get into the show.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
The line for the arena was around the block earlier. I'm surprised Saxton even got in.
Hey, I've got my ways.
Coming from El Paso, Texas, home of the late, great Eddie Guerrero. So we're kicking off with Bayley versus Sonya Deville. We are actually going to simulate that match, I think. Yeah, we're going to simulate it this week. We did watch the Charlotte Flair versus Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades versus the Queen, in the main event last week on episode 17. Where in the main event, where after Charlotte got the win over Shayna Baszler, Shayna went for a handshake. Charlotte did not trust it. She slapped Shayna's hand away. Will we see the same thing with Bayley versus Sonya Deville? We're not going to see anything at all because we're going to simulate it. Let's see who gets the dub, and it will be Sonya Deville getting the win for 3FC as that rivalry continues to grow every week. Next, we have Ciampa versus The Miz. The Miz spoiling Ciampa's debut on Raw by defeating him a couple of weeks ago. I think it was episode 16. Here on episode 18, though, it will be a Gold Rush Night of Champions tournament match. Can Ciampa avenge his loss to Miz and advance in the tournament, or will The Miz get his second straight win over Tommaso Ciampa? Let's get into it and see who wins. And it will be Ciampa advancing, tied up with Miz, 1-1. Congrats to Tommaso Ciampa. He will move on in the Gold Rush Night of Champions tournament. Next, we have Sami Zayn versus Bobby Lashley and Edge in looks like a handicap match. It is really supposed to be a tag team match. I had to set it up like this. So Sami Zayn, who actually defeated Bobby Lashley, one half of the new Raw Tag Team Champions, he actually defeated Bobby Lashley one-on-one. And we know he's been best freaking friends with KO, who we all know. Him and Sammy go way back. And also Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens' tag team partner. Well, Sammy wanted one of his friends to come out here tonight to tag team with him to go up against the tag team champions. We don't know if it's going to be Seth Rollins. We don't know if it's going to be Kevin Owens. We're going to find out right now.
The following contest is a handicap match. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds,
Sami Zayn, who is very familiar with Bobby Lashley. Very familiar with Edge, also at our Extreme Rules pay-per-view where Sami lost to Edge in a tables match. But getting the win over Bobby Lashley one-on-one, and now Sami Zayn looking for a partner. He needs one of his best freak KO, Freako friends in Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens, the former Raw Tag Team Champions. We haven't seen the Tag Team Champions, though, since they lost the titles to Bobby Lashley and Edge, who Edge was Bobby Lashley's surprise partner at SummerSlam. And with Lashley's music hitting, that means
for Bobby Lashley, business is always good.
That means that is not good news for Sami. I bet Sami is not feeling very oozy right now.
weighing in at 273 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag
He was expecting either
Champion,
Kevin Owens' music to hit. He was expecting the fans here in El Paso, Texas, here on episode 18, to sing along to Seth Rollins' music. But no, it is the music of the Almighty. The music of one half of the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Bobby Lashley. And it looks like Sami Zayn is going to be going it alone against the tag champs.
Witness a display of dominance. And business is about to be done.
I know Sami has got to be thinking this is all a conspiracy.
The ultimate opportunist.
And he was the ultimate opportunist, like Michael Cole just said, at SummerSlam. Teaming up with the almighty Bobby Lashley to form Team Spear and becoming the new Raw Tag Team Champions. First time we see these two tag team since SummerSlam. And it's not even going to be a full tag team match. It looks like it's going to be a handicap match.
249 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Rated R Superstar, Edge.
This WWE Hall of Famer breathing truly rarefied air. Byron, we're talking double-digit world title reigns and the most tag team title reigns in WWE history.
That will actually be Kofi Kingston as I record this. Just watch NXT Deadline. Love the Deadline match too. Need to put that in 2K23.
It's going to be Sami Zayn standing in the path of destruction. We see Bobby Lashley and Edge.
Look, no matter the outcome of this match, taking on such treacherous stipulations.
And Cole is right. Sami Zayn.
The difference between bravery and stupidity is paper thin, Saxton.
In a handicap match, was expecting either Kevin Owens or Seth Rollins. And then one of them answered. And if Sami can defeat the tag team champions by himself, maybe he doesn't need a partner.
Unraveled on Zayn. Lashley way up high. To the sky. Oh, that hurt with a counter. Crash landing. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Bobby with another German suplex to Sami Zayn as he tags in his tag partner, Edge. Sami with no one to tag in his corner. These two men faced off at Extreme Rules a couple months ago in a tables match where Edge was victorious. Execution.
Possible to have the numbers advantage and still end up on the losing end. In fact, we've seen it happen often.
That's why the team with the numbers can't get too confident in a match like this. It could create an instant opening that negates any and all natural advantage.
Snap suplex, and Sami wasting no time going for the cover. So he just has to try to survive the tag team champions. These two also had a 5-star match before their encounter at Extreme Rules in that tables match. Sami going for another cover after the splash. And Sami holding his own in this handicap match so far, getting the better of Edge. But that's the thing in this handicap match. Edge and Bobby Lashley, they can keep each other fresh. Sami has no one to tag.
Sent outside. What's he looking for here? Oh, no. Such precision.
Shades of Sami Zayn from his NXT days. And this is great strategy, even though we hate it when the superstars go outside and they either try to win by counter or both get counted out. That would not be a bad strategy here from Sami Zayn in this handicap match. I would not blame him. I'll let it slide. I will let it slide, to be honest. And Sami, after throwing Bobby Lashley into the steel steps, looking to win this handicap match by countout. Can Lashley get to his feet? And by the count of 9, Lashley gets in the ring. Springboard DDT attempt from Sami Zayn as Lashley tags in Edge. I feel like Edge is going to go for a spear here. Oh, he almost did. Went for a running forearm. And now another execution, second one of the match. Can Sami Zayn kick out? And he does.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
The damage he's taking is starting to pile up.
He's heading up top. Thinking big. Taking flight.
And a splash from the top rope from Zayn. Zayn can't afford to let Edge hit that spear. He has no one to break up the pin for him. Oh, and that looked like a low blow. I don't think the ref saw it. I don't think the referee saw it, man. I got to fire these damn refs. We got to get some new refs in here.
He got whipped into that corner.
And a haluva kick after the low blow that the referee didn't see. Oh. What a performance from Sami Zayn in this handicap match. Doing everything that he needs to do to win. Trying to win by count out. Almost winning by count out. Throwing Lashley to the steel steps. Low blowing Edge. Referee didn't see. Hitting the haluva kick. But Edge with the resiliency to kick out. And now Edge setting up for the spear. For Team Spear. Will that spear get the win for the tag team champions here tonight? And Sami Zayn kicks out.
He just kicked out, and I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either. And Edge thought he had this sewn up. He went with what brought him success.
And now Lashley.
Provide results.
Maybe going for the hurt lock. Maybe a spear of his own. Putting Sami on top of his almighty shoulders. Snake eyes. And it's not looking good for Sami Zayn right now. After this match, he's probably going to have to delete Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens off his friends list. Maybe going for another haluva kick. I think Lashley was going for a spear. In a second attempt, he hits his version of the spear. And after 2 spears, team spear, no! Sami Zayn kicks out of Lashley's spear. He kicks out of Edge's spear. He's kicked out of the execution. What do the tag team champions have to do to put away Sami Zayn? You would think if Sami Zayn had a partner in this match, maybe he would win.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
We got to get this guy a partner. We got to get this guy a tag team partner. But he is showing right now he doesn't need Seth freaking Rollins. He doesn't need KO. If Sami Zayn gets this dub, this will be probably the biggest win in realistic universe mode history. In its short history. Another haluva kick. He's got to be going for it. Edge moves out of the way, kicks the leg. If he hit that second haluva kick, I think he would have beat Edge. Because it looks like Lashley had no interest in getting in the ring and breaking it up. And a spear, but Sami Zayn reverses it into a DDT. What the hell is going on in this handicap match? I was not expecting this. Reverses the spear, kicks out of both spears, kicks out of the execution, gets away with a low blow, almost wins by a count out. But now Lashley locks in a submission, not the hurt lock, but I know that's got to be hurting a lot. After a couple of executions, Lashley forces Sami Zayn to tap out as Team Spear gets the hard-fought win over Sami Zayn. Hell, the way Sami Zayn performed in that match, it seemed like he had a partner in spirit. What an effort, what a performance from Sami Zayn. But your winners, Bobby Lashley, Edge, Team Spear, your Raw Tag Team Champions. Next, we have Natalya going one-on-one with Nia Jax. This is Nia Jax's first match in, I can't even remember. She is now a new member of Bad Blood with Tamina, which is her cousin, and Naomi, who is basically married into the family. Let's see who gets the win. Will it be one half of the former Women's Tag Team Champions, Natalya, or Nia Jax? And it will be Natalya getting the win over Nia Jax. Next, we have our second Gold Rush tournament match of the night as Ciampa advanced earlier against The Miz. Now we have Montez Ford. We have Montez Ford going one-on-one with Omos, one half of Big Bang Theory. So we have the Street Profits, who defeated the Prime Hurt Business in their debut match when it was Titus and Apollo as a tag team. We have Angelo Dawkins, who was a former 24/7 champion before losing the title to Akira Tozawa before we retired the title. And now that we've retired that title, we will be announcing a new title at the Night of Champions Gold Rush pay-per-view. And now his partner Montez looking to get some singles competition success by advancing in the tournament.
Representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, NXT Raw and SmackDown.
You know what that means, Michael? It doesn't matter what the brand is, the Street Profits always bring the smoke.
That's right, former NXT champs, Raw Tag champs, SmackDown champs, Angelo Dawkins 24/7 champ, now Montez Ford. Could he be the next question mark champ? I say question mark because I still don't know what title we're going to be bringing to the Realistic Universe mode. That is for you guys, the Dunk Squad, the Dunkers, the Dunkettes, the Dunkaholics. That is for y'all to decide.
Choreograph our own little dance inside the club, man. It'll be lit.
That's a great idea, Saxon. Afterward, we can all go play in traffic.
And now the Nigerian Giant, who I had high hopes for.
7 feet.
And when he came onto the scene, the Realistic Universe mode, it was a big disappointment. Loss after loss, could never win the big match. But at SummerSlam, he defeated the monster among men, the monster among monsters, of all monsters, including Omos. Braun Strowman defeated Braun Strowman one-on-one. Then a couple of weeks ago, he defeated Braun Strowman's tag team partner, Karrion Kross, from the CYN Control Your Narrative group. And now looking to defeat Montez Ford to advance in the Night of Champions Gold Rush tournament. Big size advantage.
In WWE, who can stop Omos? Towers over the entire locker room, both literally and figuratively.
Who in the world can take down this colossus known as Omos?
We've already had Chad Gable advance. We've already had Jimmy Uso advance. Tommaso Ciampa. And you look at the list of those names, most of those names coming from tag teams. You got Jimmy Uso, the Usos in the Bloodline. You got Chad Gable, the world's greatest Alpha Academy. And now Montez Ford looking to do the same. Omos is in a tag team. Hell, Ciampa was in a tag team with Timothy Thatcher before coming here to Raw.
What a smash!
That is just insulting.
Caught with the boot.
And now looking to get locked in.
It's not embarrassing to tap. How do you counter the camel clutch? He's primed.
A colossal camel clutch, but Montez able to escape.
How do you contend with a competitor like Montez Ford, whose gas tank seems to never...
And Omos, who has been hot since his big SummerSlam win
So honestly, you should
over Strowman.
By that I mean be patient. Take your time. Wait for your chance to land a big, deliberate hit. One big move can slow him down and leave him open for more attacks. Hurled away. God. And the smile being wiped right off Ford's face there.
Now picking up Montez like it's nothing in a running power slam, which is, you know, a Braun Strowman move. Must have picked it up after their match at SummerSlam. Big boot from Omos, and this is looking like it might be a squash. But no, Montez fighting back.
And Omos capitalizes there.
And look at Montez.
He's returning fire.
You know, Montez has had to sit in the corner of Angelo Dawkins during his 24/7 title run. And now looking to get him some. Montez likes to go sky high, but I don't think he wants to go from that move. And look at that. No kick out. We usually see the CPU AI kick out, especially on legend difficulty, but Montez staying down. And what is this?
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup. And that's a great show of respect. Tremendous
Show of respect from a heel and a baby face. Well, unexpected, but great sportsmanship, I guess. And Omos is going to move on in the tournament. Omos has been red hot since that SummerSlam win. Maybe that's all he needed. All he needed was a big win, big match win, a BMW, big match win. That's all he needed. But next, we have the main event for the first time ever. And I actually think I'm going to play this match. Should I play it? I want to play it. I don't think I'm going to play it. Am I going to play it? I don't know if I'm going to play it. Should I play it? I don't know. Should I play? You know what? With it being the birthday week and everything, let's play with Roman Reigns, the WWE champion. But for the first time ever, Rob Van Dam going one-on-one with the head of the table, the tribal chief, the WWE champion, Roman Reigns, RVD, former ECW champion, former WWE champion. Hell, he was a United States champion here in our Realistic Universe mode, making his return at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view to win that title from Big E. Losing the United States Championship title to Akira Tozawa a couple of weeks ago. And then Tozawa losing it to Dolph Ziggler. But now RVD looking to knock off the WWE champion in Roman Reigns.
I'm hoping we'll see a 5-star frog splash and a 5-star.
We might see a 5-star frog splash tonight, and we might see a 5-star match between these two men. Never wrestled each other, but they are tonight here on episode 18 of Raw, WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe mode. And we can't forget the man that is standing next to Roman Reigns when he comes out. Hasn't came out yet.
WWE
We mentioned ECW.
Acknowledge him.
The head of the table has arrived. Flanked
And he has
by
arrived
Counsel, Paul Heyman.
with special counsel, the wise man, Paul Heyman.
WWE.
And not just
And we want to talk about ECW.
but now
We talk about Paul Heyman. We talk about Rob Van Dam. Long history between those two. But Paul Heyman will not be in the corner of RVD, one of the ECW originals, one of the ECW OGs with Tommy Dreamer, Sandman, Sabu. He is with the head of the table, the tribal chief, the WWE champion. Since winning that WWE championship, he's defeated the likes of Jeff Hardy. Just recently defeating his own family member Rikishi at SummerSlam, and then defeating Rikishi and one of his sons, one of the members of the Bloodline, Jimmy Uso.
Edge and The Undertaker.
The man who now leads the bloodline, giving his marching orders to his cousins, the Usos, and his special counsel, Paul Heyman.
A man who used to fight with honor, but now will do whatever it takes to retain his spot at the head of the table.
And now when I think about it, I might chicken out. I don't think I'm going to play with Roman Reigns. I kind of don't want to play with Roman and lose, or just like annihilate RVD. So I think at the beginning of this match, I am going to sit back and watch and let this play out. For these two to meet up for the first time ever, I don't want to spoil it.
This is his yard, his table, his industry. Reigns has always had unparalleled power, agility, and in-ring knowledge, but now he's backed by the brilliant mind of Paul Heyman.
And with the bloodline by his side, Roman Reigns can't be stopped.
First time ever, RVD, Rob Van Dam, Roman Reigns, one-on-one. And I am going to chicken out and let the AI handle it.
Excited about this match with the innovative Rob Van Dam in the ring, an imaginative superstar with no regard for gravity or his own well-being.
And that's what you get with a game-changing talent like Rob Van Dam.
RVD off to a great start, and Roman is busted open already. Getting a little extreme here early. And now Roman with those series of clotheslines.
He's a powerhouse superstar.
Never seen someone get busted open so quick like that.
He wants to win.
Oh, look at a torch of their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
RVD looking for a moonsault.
Getting tossed around into the cover. And the ref stops the count.
Roman dodging the kick.
Uh-oh, this is going to be nasty. There's the power into the...
Now a jackhammer-like move
Trampling.
made famous by
Defiant
Bill Goldberg.
Reigns.
Look at Roman. Roman countering everything that Rob Van Dam has to throw at him.
Kick right to the back.
Y'all saw how Roman caught that mic with Brock Lesnar, threw it at him. Just snatched it like it was nothing. And now tossing RVD outside of the ring as Paul Heyman watches on as his tribal chief
He's just trusting his natural instincts.
looking to beat one of his former ECW originals.
Into the air and completely wiping out.
Look at that, Roman he's so great that he can botch and get right back up like it was nothing.
Look at a torch of their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good.
And RVD, after that great start, busting open the tribal chief. And now Roman taking control of the match. But look at RVD. As soon as I start talking about him being down in this match, RVD fighting back. Not going to let this one end in a count out, though.
Reversal by Reigns. Ref still counting, close to calling it.
Hurry back in. 8.
Let him have this moment. He's earned it.
RVD getting in the ring for the count of 10. And now Roman going for that same submission that he's defeated Rikishi with, defeated Jeff Hardy with, defeated Bobby Lashley with to win the title. Tiger suplex from RVD, and RVD looking to get the win over the champ. Maybe looking for a little bit of Rolling Thunder. And now, are we going to see a 5-star frog splash in El Paso, Texas? You know, Eddie Guerrero would be proud of that frog splash in the head of the table. Fans here appreciating this dream match of RVD. Look at that lion salt. And Roman kicks out again. RVD showing frustration. What does he have to do to put away Roman? Another pin attempt. And look at that, kicking out at 1.
Not down and out yet. The big dog has scouted.
Roman with a flying clothesline after rolling out of the way. Running bulldog. And RVD has the advantage here. And a leg drop from the top rope. He has the advantage with Roman being busted open. And now RVD going right back. He ain't wasting no time. Another 5-star frog splash. And Roman gets the knees up. I think this is going to turn the tide of the match. If RVD hit that second 5-star, that might have been it. That might have been it for Roman. As the wise man looks on, Roman kicks out of the corner. And now he locks in that submission hold. Will RVD tap or will he pass out? He's either going to tap out or he's going to pass out. No. And now Roman fighting back. I feel like he's going to hit a spear out of nowhere. No, running net breaker. And now Roman, what is he setting up for? Another guillotine? It's another one. It's another one. Don't know if RVD is going to be able to get out of it.
There is no doubt surrender is imminent. And watch this. Letting him free.
Had him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned.
RVD not tapping out. But was it enough to make him pass out? It was enough to make him pass out. Busted open and all. Roman gets a little extreme here tonight and forces RVD to pass out to the guillotine. And what the hell is this? The Samoan submission machine. Samoa Joe is here on Monday Night Raw. We have not seen Joe at all in this Realistic Universe Mode series. And he's coming after the Tribal Chief. Samoa Joe coming from the crowd. But Roman fighting back. And now Joe fighting back. And the champion, Roman, fighting off. Samoa Joe. We have not seen Joe at all. We haven't used him in this Realistic Universe mode yet. But he is here on Monday Night Raw, and he has made it clear he wants Roman. But the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the WWE Champion, stands tall here tonight. Man, that was a crazy match with him and RVD. And an even crazier outcome with Samoa Joe showing up on Raw. But that'll wrap it up for episode 18 of the W2K22 Realistic Universe Mode Monday Night Raw. Until the next episode, let me double check and make sure that my microphone is on my controller because I don't want that to ever happen again. But that'll wrap it up for episode 18. Until the next episode.